Okay, so Prime Minister Scott Morrison has hinted that a tracing app could be compulsory for all Australians if fewer than 40% download it voluntarily. This is so ridiculous. So, mobile phone tracking software could be compulsory if not enough Australians voluntarily download the application to help in coronavirus case tracing. Prime Minister, Prime Minister Scott Morrison's Comoro says at least 40% of the population needs to use the app to make it effective. He says, my preference is to give Australians a go at getting it right. That's my plan A, and I really want plan A to work, he told Triple M on Friday. Mr. Morrison is likened using the tracing app to national service. He said, I know this will be something they might not normally do at an ordinary time, but this is not an ordinary time. If you download this app, you'll be helping save someone's life, he said. Better contact tracing is one of the three main benchmarks the government wants to meet before strict restrictions can be lifted. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Now we're getting onto something. So they're making this compulsory for everyone. Please remember, not everyone actually uses a phone that can actually download apps, so it's just a ridiculous notion, really. The other two have broader testing regime and a greater capacity to respond to local outbreaks. So Mr. Morrison says the app won't be used by police as evidence to prosecute people for breaching social distancing requirements. Anthony Albanese, who found out about the app in the newspaper, is concerned about the prospect of forcibly being tracked. And that's what it is. You can't force people to be tracked. It should be an optional thing. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to, don't force people. It's ridiculous. One of the things that would occur if that was the government's response would be people would simply stop taking their phones to places. Yep. It's up to the government, frankly, to explain exactly what it has in mind with this app and to be very clear with the Australian public about whether it's going to be voluntary or whether it's going to be some level of compulsion involved. Privacy issues are being worked through before an opt-in app is launched. The app is being developed based on a Singaporean version traced together, and it uses Bluetooth to plot people who had spent 15 minutes or more in close proximity to a person with coronavirus. It just seems to me like this app was actually being developed before the coronavirus even started, to be honest. All of this just looks so as if it was all planned. I hope I'm not the only one that feels like this. It's all like it's all a planned work.